Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Noble honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right, this is going to be a nice, quick video. Just wanted to sort of do like a all right, to the brother Ayash. I believe his channel is GMS Give and Go. All right, and also GMS Kingdom Minded, and he basically did a video called "Stay in the Loop." Okay, I believe that was the title. And basically, he was saying, man, you want to make sure that you're staying in the loop, of where brothers are and what platforms, and so on and so forth, because we know that YouTube is getting more and more difficult to upload content on YouTube that will stay up because of how quick they keep taking down videos and keep taking down channels. And sometimes you may be watching a certain particular channel and all of a sudden you come back the next day and it's not there anymore. And now you don't even know where to find it. You go 2-3 months, you can't find it randomly, Lord wills it, you see it somewhere. You're like, oh, I've been looking, I couldn't find it. Now when it gets to the point where it's like, hundreds of channels, thousands, then at that point it's like, whoa, you gotta, you gotta really, you gotta really watch out. Okay. Now, on here, what I did was, I have a Bitchute account or Bitchute channel, so I added it on my YouTube page, which, if you're not already aware, these are my backup channels. So, if you don't see content, all right, on this main page, you go 1, 2, 3 days, there's no content, check these backup pages, likely this one or this one or this one, because I don't think they're gonna strike all of them at once, but they are capable of doing that. All right, so likely if I'm not uploading here, I'll be uploading on one of these 3 channels. Now, if I'm prohibited from uploading on any of these channels, or in the case that all 4 of them get taken down, or I can't upload to them, you can bet that I'll be on Bitchute. Okay, which a lot of brothers are going there, Rumble as well. Of course, we're still on YouTube, which is the main platform that we're on. But as a backup, in the case where we're not able to, you could find certain channels there. Okay, and the link is right here. Okay, it says Bakwar Moth Bitchute channel, and all you have to do is just click on it, and it'll literally pop up the link here. Okay, to the channel or wherever it's at. Okay, where you can watch the videos and so on and so forth. All right, if you also want, another way is just to click the about. You click the about section, and I have it down here under links. Bakwar Bitchute channel. You click on it, it'll bring you to the same page over here. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is do the same thing for all these backup channels. So when you click on the backup channel, you should see this link right here or in the about section. And in the case you don't see any videos going on here, you can check Bitchute as well to see if videos are on there. All right, which chances are they will be. Okay, so now I'm gonna get a few precepts because hey, that's the time we're in now. As things are getting bad in the world, obviously our job is gonna be to speak on it, but they want to prohibit us from doing that because a lot of the bad things that are happening through deception, deceit, and manipulation, and we see right through that. So as we try to speak on it, they keep trying to silence us. As we approach one of the biggest prophecies, and the scriptures tell you that he deceived those that had taken the charagma were deceived. All right, and they took it. Okay, now as we try to warn them, of course they're going to try to silence us, but according to the will of the Lord, he is ultimately going to be the one that has us not speaking on these things anymore as they're taking place in the world. However, until that day, we are still doing our best, to maneuver through this maze of deception and still bring out the truth the best we can. Okay, so I mean, I recommend it's not a bad idea. You can just create the Bitchute account. Oh, and the way I got it to be linked here was on your YouTube page. Okay, you would just click on your icon and you go to the YouTube studio. Okay, and let that load real quick. which, I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to come all the way to the YouTube studio. You could always go here to customize channel as well. It'll take you to same thing, YouTube Creator Studio. But it'll bring you to the editing section right here, customization. If you went through the YouTube Studio path, you just come to customization. But if you want to just click, you could just click customize channel, and you come here and basically you can go under basic info, and where it says links, you just put the name that you want the link to say. Like you see, I put Bakwar Math Bitchute channel. So you would just put that in here. You will put the link to the Bitchute channel. So I went on my Bitchute account on my profile and I copied the URL and I just pasted it here. And then you hit publish and it'll pop up. Okay, it'll pop up here on your screen and it'll also pop up in your about section under links. So for brothers that have Bitchute accounts, or another platform, Rumble, or whatever alternative platform you have, you can create that and link it to your YouTube account and just notify, the sheep so they know. Okay, so now this is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. And it says, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And the Lord is going to send that famine. Now, you got to understand also that these devils are able to definitely shut us off of the web, because that's one of the main big platforms that we push this truth via. All right, via the web, through the internet. Now, they can definitely shut us off from all these platforms, okay? But in real life, in person, you got to understand that, of course, they're going to be monitoring and looking to come after us, but they don't even necessarily have to say, hey, there's a particular rule set in place that Israelites cannot go out and teach. Okay, they speak, with forked tongues. They like to make it look as though they're in the right and whoever they're coming against is wrong. So we need to protect ourselves from these kinds of people. But also at the same time, all riots are going to be going on. Chaos is going to be going on, and it's going to get violent to the point where, it's not going to be wise to be standing out there. Here it is. You got gunshots firing off, and you're going to go stand right in the midst of it. Oh, I'm here, and I'm prophesying. That's not wise. But the Lord did say he would bring a famine, all right, of the word, and the Lord is going to engineer it to where we will know, all right? It'll be very obvious, and we'll know, look, this is the time. This is it, okay? But, as it says here, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. This is why you got to stay in the loop, okay? Because if there's any urgent PSA that goes out, and you don't even know what's going on, I'm saying you're gonna miss out on that. Okay? And also for those, I'm gonna take a quick break, jump into the world for a bit and come back. By the time you come back, you hearing Vanessa, you hearing MOTB, you hearing Marcus, you hearing, different things, Crown Vicky, Sicky Vicky, you hearing all these things. You're like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? You're gonna be out the loop because you're not gonna have been there through the transition, all right, into these certain code names because you were too busy in the world. Verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. And it's very interesting and it's ironic how when it's freely available, easy to find, everywhere you go, you hear this word. Nobody sought it other than the Lord's elect. Okay, and I mean sincerely sought it. These people don't care about it. But then the Lord says, look, when I take it away, that's when they're all gonna run, butting their heads together, clashing, looking everywhere, every corner of the internet, every corner of the streets, trying to find this truth. So now that makes you think in your head, well, what's gonna be the changing factor? Because if right now, if we all just stop, the Lord just shut us down, those that are a part of this community, a part of the body, are going to be, like, oh, what happened? What's going on? We're going to notice. But a lot of people in the world still ain't going to really be on it. But say the things that we're talking about start happening on a large scale and affecting them in their individual lives, and they remember that these are the words that were spoken unto them, now they're gonna start seeking it when it's not there. Because when they bring out this charagma, a lot of people are gonna look for these videos. They're gonna look because then the question, well, what should I do? What's going on? You see how a lot of people are now tuning in asking questions about what they should do concerning Vanessa and all that? Because when we first spoke about it, it was still in people's minds afar off. But now when it hits them directly, where do they come? They come right here. Oh yeah, you guys were saying it. Well, I want to hear. What do we do now? But here's the thing. It's gonna get to the point where when it's really, really bad and you really, really need those answers, you need that wisdom and knowledge to keep you stable, the information is not gonna be there. But that's why they're gonna wander from sea to sea, to and fro, looking for the word of the Lord. Because of the events that are gonna be taking place in their life. They're gonna seek answers for comfort, for stability. But it's not gonna be there. Okay? So now, since I mentioned this, let's actually go here to Isaiah 33 and 6, and then we'll move on. It says, and wisdom, this is Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And so knowing this, you want to make sure you get all the wisdom and knowledge you can, because it'll build up your faith. All right, experience as well. But it will build up your faith, but it will keep you mentally stable. And as things get more dire and and the dates get closer, it's very likely that they're gonna shut down our ability to speak on these things, and you're gonna be stuck with what you have, because a lot of the people that watch know us through YouTube, but you don't really know us personally. You don't have personal access to us. So when that time hits, if the YouTube channel goes down and all the other alternative channels go down, in your mind, you're like, oh, well, I don't know how am I supposed to, get in contact with such and such. Well, chances are that you might not be able to get in contact with such and such. And then that's the Lord telling you that your time is up, and you got to use what you got while you were in contact with them through these various platforms. You have to use that. And if you were doing it the right way, you'll be perfectly fine. Okay, you'll be perfectly fine. But if you were banking your salvation on another brother's diligence, then you're gonna be messed up, because it's like leaning on another brother as crutches. And when the crutches are not there, now you can't walk. You're done. You're stuck on the floor. Instead of learning to walk on your own. It says, in strength of salvation. See, the strength of salvation. All right, what's gonna fuel you and give you that extra, energy, that spiritual stability to strive for salvation, to increase your chances of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay, yes, and the fear of the Lord is our treasure. Now, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 9. Because what's going to happen? A lot of people are going to start seeking this word, but it's going to be VIP only, exclusive only. And I mean, it's not going to be up to us. It's going to be up to the Lord. Verse 2nd Ezra 5 and 9. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. And here's the thing. You may you're starting to see that it's like now these videos feel more comforting because of the times that we're in right now, because of how it's getting more serious, and it's getting more uncertain for certain people. And so hearing these videos gives you that calmness of mind, because we're constantly exhorting you, telling you it's all right so long as you have faith, and the Lord will deliver us. And we're pretty much all in the same situation. We're all in the same position. But if you're in the loop, you'll get that. If you're not, then you're by yourself. Okay, but now everybody's going to be seeking that. And really, that all comes through the scriptures, because all we do is really just break down and explain the scriptures to you. Okay, so if you understand the proper breakdowns and understanding of these verses, then when we're not there to break it down to you, you can read it yourself and still get that comfort, because you understand what it's talking about. The comfort doesn't come through us. We're not the ones comforting you. It's the words from the scriptures that are comforting you. Okay, yeah, brothers may speak a certain kind of way, give certain examples, and it may boost you, but the source of it all is the spirit of the Lord, and it's the words in this book. So if you understand the what these words mean, okay, and what scriptures mean what, when we're not there to break it down, you can read it and still get that same comfort. That's why it's crucial to understand and to value the scriptures now. Now, a lot of people are going to be looking for that comfort, but they're not going to be able to get it because they rely on just listening to brothers and not actually learning for themselves. So when all hell breaks loose, they don't understand the scriptures. And because they may even have a Bible with them, but because they don't understand it, they won't get the comfort out of it. You see? You will, because you understand it. You can pick up the scriptures and go to a certain particular verse, okay? Um you can go to a particular verse and understand what it means and be calm. Versus script, what scriptures talk about deliverance and salvation and so on and so forth, and they boost your faith. You can go, or you can meditate on it. But people who don't understand that will not get that comfort. Okay? And they're gonna be seeking it, but it's not gonna be anywhere to be found. And if it's not within you and it's not in your head, then you're pretty much out there. It says, then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. See, and that's linking with Amos 8 and 11. It shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. So that means that what? These people, these many that are going to seek it, are going to be those that it's not going to be given unto them. Because it's going to be found of the elect. Matter of fact, it's going to be with the elect. It's not going to be accessible to everybody, but it's going to be with the elect. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth. One land also shall ask another and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? All right, seeking the truth. And it shall say, no. At the same time shall men hope, but nothing obtain. See? Praying, hoping, crying, fasting, and it's all going to be for naught, because the Lord is not going to hear them, nor is he going to answer them, nor is he going to deliver them. They shall labor, but their ways shall not prosper. Okay, and that's what's coming. And people are not going to know, well, what to labor for. Okay, a lot of people are going to lose hope because, once again, they won't have the understanding. They were out of the loop. They were not a part of the Lord's inner circle because they decided to ostracize themselves and be focused more on worldly things. Be focused more on entertainment. I like to watch these groups because they're entertaining. But entertainment will not keep you stable when all hell breaks loose. Okay, entertainment, you can't put faith in entertainment to deliver you. And being entertained doesn't uh, strengthen your mind for the times to come. Okay, now of course through edification, your brain does get entertained. Of course, we're lively. But if you're watching solely for entertainment purposes, and if it's an edifying video, but it's not a clickbaity title, or it's not something that's gonna make you laugh, or something about somebody cutting somebody you don't want to click on it and watch, that's gonna affect you in the long run. Okay. Isaiah 24 and 10, it says the city of confusion is broken down. And what's the city of confusion? Babal. All right. Today, Babylon. And it is going to be broken down from the inside and from the outside. Every house is shut that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Okay, and that wine spiritually is this truth, which people will be looking for it. Okay, people who've been out the loop for a while, people who fell out the truth, people who scoffed, who mocked, they're all gonna be coming because now they're gonna say, look, man, this is more important. This is serious, man. We don't have time to be scoffing. Then it's gonna be, oh well, we don't got time to be having differences. We gotta come together and then no. Nah. No. All right? No. You deal with the Lord. we're gonna hit you like the wise virgins hit the foolish virgins. You go and buy. Go to the sellers and buy. It says the mirth of the land is gone. So all the laughter, the giggling, the joy. All right, the whoredoms, the vanity is gone. And what are you left with? The cold, hard, raw, and uncut truth. And that's not going to hit a lot of people right. A lot of people's spiritual taste buds are not accustomed to the truth, to reality, because they're constantly being deceived by vanity, okay, and a false sense of security. So when reality hits them, it's not going to taste too good. All right, it's not going to taste good, and they're going to be bugging out. All right, they're going to be bugging out when they get their first dose of actual reality. Because you know what? For the longest, you living in America, that's a fantasy land. America don't give you real life. Go to them third world countries, all right, where there's, you know what I'm saying, it's not like this place, and I mean, damn near anything is legal in certain parts, and you'll see what hardship is like. Well, the Lord said, look, instead of me taking you there, I'm gonna bring those hardships to you. All right, so that's what's coming to this place. But I'm gonna end it here. I just wanted to do this video on that, staying in the loop and the alternative platforms. All right, that you can have, as extra in the case that we're not able to, upload on here. Maybe we get a strike because when they strike your channel, it's a whole week. You can't live stream or upload videos or post anything for a whole week. Okay, so but with if the channel is still up, then you'll still be able to come and click the link and be able to go to wherever alternative it is, or you can find the backup channels right there. All right, if you literally just search my page, I'm sure other brothers have it like this as well, but you'll see it. It's all right there. You just click it and then it'll take you to it. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kudash. Until next time, Shalom.